Hey y'all! It's been a while since I posted a video on this channel. It's probably been since July or August, I think. Um, and you've probably noticed that the video quality is a lot better, and that's because I got an iPhone 5S, and so now I can actually have the storage to film on my iPhone because it's a 32 gig. So yay, that's great. So yeah, I might be making videos more often now, I don't know. It's kind of something I've been wanting to do, but I couldn't because I could either film on my really crappy iPod or my iPhone 4S that had like no storage because it was 16 gig. So anyway, long story short, I'm making this video and I'm excited about it. So I've seen some YouTubers do videos where they did kind of like an as I read discussion slash review of the book that they're reading. And I kind of decided I wanted to do the same thing, but I decided that after getting halfway into the book. So I'm going to start from where I am right now and give my opinion, and anytime I sit down to read it for an extended period of time, I'm going to like record afterward and kind of just give my opinion on what I've read so far and what I'm thinking of it, because I'm kind of really excited about this book and I hope it ends up being as awesome as it started out with. Anyway, without further ado, the book is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. So I actually first heard about this book from Reagan from Peru's Project, and it sounded so interesting that I just had to get it immediately because dystopian and fantasy are my two favorite genres, and the combination of the two was just a little bit too exciting to pass up. So literally 2 seconds after I saw her haul it and describe it, I went and I found a used copy online and bought it. So I was really excited about this book. So basically The Bone Season is an adult fantasy dystopian centered around a dystopian London. Our main character is Paige, and she is clairvoyant. And in the world that Paige lives in, there are several different types of clairvoyance, which I'm not going to go into yet because I don't fully understand all of them. And one of the criticisms I'd seen on a lot of reviews of the book before starting it was that it was kind of dense. Not like the writing was dense, but like that all of the information about the world was hard to figure out because there was just so much information being thrown at you. And that actually didn't turn me off because I really like in dystopians when there's a ton of world building. Not like to the point where there's zero plot, but like I love world building. That's the most important part of a dystopian for me. So I was it kind of actually made me more excited to read it. And so far it's not disappointing. The plot is, as to be expected, a little slow. It's the first book in what I think is going to be a 7-book series. And so, I mean, she has to lay the groundwork. We have to get a lot of world building and we have to learn a lot about the characters before we can get into the plot. I mean, look at Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It's definitely not the best book in the series because you're still trying to get to know the characters and the world, and you're learning about Hogwarts. And even though it does have an interesting plot, and it is, you know, interesting, it's definitely not the most exciting and thrilling and plot-driven book in the series, in my opinion. I'm about 220 pages in right now, which is chapter 16, in case you're wondering. It's about halfway. So far I'm really enjoying it. I'm really loving the characters so far. I think the warden is really cool, and I'm really interested to see how his character kind of develops and what his motives are. And I also really love our main character, Paige. I think that she's not strong enough that she has no room to grow, but she's also like really tough, and she's not like just some wimpy female character that I'm really sick of reading about. So far I'm really enjoying it. I love the world. It's so interesting and so cool, and I want to learn everything about it. And Samantha Shannon is giving me so much information about it, and I'm loving it, and I can't wait to learn more. I do, though, hope that the plot picks up a little bit, because right now, I mean, the plot's not terrible. I really like it so far. I think it's really interesting, and I'm learning a lot about the world, and I love it. But I do hope that some really exciting stuff happens in the last half of the book, because I think that would just be the icing on top of what already has the ingredients for a really good cake. So yeah, I like that analogy. Yep, I'm gonna keep that in. But yeah, so far, really loving it. awesome world, awesome characters, like the plot, but I hope that there's more action and it's more fast-paced in the second half. Hey, it's the next day. I'm only like 50 pages further. I'm on page 278 and I'm on chapter 20. Just wanted to make the comment that I really hate what just happened. If you read the book, it's, you know, at the end of chapter 19, it's when she's at the table with the head lady, Nashira. Yeah, I hate what just happened. I'm kind of concerned about what's about to happen. But anyway, that was my little comment. Back to reading. Hey y'all, so it's quite a bit later in the day now, and I've been reading for a little while, and I just took a break to film this. I've read, I think, about 60 pages since the last time I filmed. I'm 327 pages in, chapter 23, so I've read about like 60-ish pages since the last time I filmed, and last time I was really concerned about what was about to happen, and a lot of epic stuff has gone down in like the last 60-ish pages. It's really awesome. The action that I was looking for finally happened, and it was really exciting, and some like stuff got found out, and it's really cool, and I'm loving it even more. Still loving the characters. Paige and Warden are great. I really, really love Warden still. He's great. I really like him. My one question that I still have is kind of as to his motives, because obviously in the time that he and Paige have spent together, he's gotten to know her, and that's why he cares about her now, but I'm kind of curious as to the initial draw toward Paige and why he would take her into his keep. That's my one question that I still have, because obviously it makes sense that he cares about her now because they've spent so much time training together, but I'm kind of curious as to what the initial like thing was that made him want to take her on. So yeah, hopefully that gets answered at some point, because that's really the only question that I still have remaining. Other than that, it's really awesome, and I'm gonna go back to reading now because it's really good. Okay, see you later. Hey y'all, so it's now about 2 in the morning, and as you notice, there's not a bookmark in here because I just finished the book. When it got to like about the last like 70-80 pages, I just could not put it down. This was really great. I got exactly what I wanted in the second half, which was so much more action and so much more plot, and I really, really loved it. I'm not going to go into full detail about everything because I do plan on doing a discussion on my blog. I'll put a link down below in the description to my blog. There should be a post coming up soon about this, or with a discussion about this within it. Yeah, I want the mime order now. Like, I don't want to wait till January. I want that now because this was really, really amazing, and I loved it. And the ending, okay, so I'm just gonna put my hand up because there's gonna be a spoiler. I'm gonna talk about a spoiler. I'm gonna put my hand up like this. When I put my hand down is when you can listen, when the spoiler is gonna be over, okay? Starting now. Okay, so the ending. Please tell me that she doesn't actually mean it when she says that she's never gonna see Warden again, because I kind of love the romance a lot, and I love Warden, and I know he's gonna be in the second book, but like, I want them to be in the second book together, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh, because I kind of love them, and I love him. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because I'm gonna get too excited. Okay. So yeah, overall, I really loved this. Full discussion on it will be up on my blog sometime soon. Hopefully next time I do an as I read video, it won't be this like haphazard and put together at the last second and not starting it halfway through the book. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, a link to my blog will be in the description if you want to check that out. Thanks for watching. Bye! Hi. Nope, that's not okay. You fell in a pile of clothes, so you're okay. I think. Caught you that time, you didn't fall over that time.